What is guanin with the gang today? It is back and rear delt day. I know, same thing as side delts yesterday. I skipped them when I did back last week, but they are going to be thrown back in today because I feel like a pussy, to say to make it as simple as possible for you guys. I feel like a pussy, and that's why I'm throwing them back in the rotation today. My camera is pissing me. Hold on, it's falling. You guys see this? It's falling. Hold on, I have to pull over. I don't know why it doesn't want to stay up, but it doesn't. So let me see if I can fix this shit. Hold on. Oh, we're good. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, fucking unbuckle my seatbelt for this shit. Oops. I can think I made it worse. Oh, never mind. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. All right, now it's back day for real this time. Where? Okay, so I'm currently leaving my apartment, and I guess I could have essentially went to my apartment gym, but I want to go to Planet Fitness because I have the high row, and I like ending my back days with the high row. The only issue with Planet Fitness is, if you guys watched yesterday's chest day video, is that Planet Fitness is starting to be a little bit upset with me about my tripod, which, interesting, right? Because, you know, they have never said anything before, but apparently there were some members complaining about it. But my thing is like, if you had a problem with me and my tripod, you could have just said that. I would have moved everything out of your way for you. I don't mind at all. But, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and, you know, whatever, right? But she told me to come around 8 o'clock. It is 7:30 p.m. If the woman is there and she tells me no again at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be a little bit upset about it. Just because, like, you literally told me that I could come at this time, and now you're, oh, okay, well, so much for my fucking camera. God, and I'm getting on the freeway, so I can't even fucking fix it. Oh my, okay, well, guess what? You're here now. You're in my hands. You've fallen all the way into my freaking hands, so I'm gonna hold you. And we're gonna drive. This is dangerous. Don't ever do this with your camera if you have one, or if you're recording, because this is dangerous. But anyways, that's very annoying. You wanna be a bitch? I'll be a bitch too. Yeah, man. I don't know why they started to trip on me about my camera or my tripod in there, which, I mean, I try to keep it out of the way as much as possible, and then I make sure, or I try my best not to get anyone else in the shots, but I guess they just didn't like the way that it was being used or whatever. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. I don't want to hold the camera for much longer because my forearm is starting to get a little bit tired because the camera is kind of heavy, and I don't want to be doing this while I'm driving too, so I'll just see you guys in there and I'll talk more about it. All right, well, starting with something different this time. Well, also, as you guys can freaking see, I am not at Planet Fitness. I am at another project gym that I wanted to try. I didn't want to go to Anytime because they don't have a lot of the stuff that I need or that I like for back. But this other gym seems to have a lot more stuff that, at least that I'm kind of interested in using for back. So I'm gonna maybe have a little bit of a longer back day than usual. Maybe just less sets for each workout and just more volume. But I'm gonna do V-bar pull downs. I'm gonna do, what else did I say? V-bar pull downs. T-bar rows. They have a T-bar here, which is really cool. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I'm going to do machine rows, whichever one they have that I can find, and then single arm lat pull downs. So 2 versions of pull downs and 2 versions of rows, and then ending it with rear delts. But I started with did my first set of V-bar pull downs with a good amount of weight. Now I'm going to about half the stack. We'll see how it feels. I'm gonna do at least 2, maybe 3 though. I'm gonna see how this one feels, and I'll base on whether I do 1 more or 2 more. Because if it's too light, I'll do 2 more. If it's okay, I'll do just 1 more. So, yeah, man, let's get this let's get this freaking music going and let's get started. Hopefully the music isn't too loud outside either. I know that it can be because I had a problem with one of my videos when it was like that, but we'll see. We will. Oh, beats aren't even on. Fucking Raw Wave started playing, man. Oh, hello. Oh. There we go. All right, that was fucking great. I'm just gonna do one more. Okay. Oh, that was 2 really good sets of fucking rows. Let's go move on to some T-bar stuff. See what we can do there. Man, I literally haven't done T-bar rows in a significant amount of time. More time than I thought it had been since I'd done T-bar rows. But these are essentially rows. But you have this T-bar here. You're gonna take it off of the weight, and I'm gonna have it here, and I'm gonna row it here. So it's essentially just a basic row, right? But at the same time, I need to make sure that I'm not, kind of the same as I talk about with other movements, like back movements, where I'm not using too much I'm gonna engage some bicep, which is fine, but I don't wanna use too much to where that's all I can feel, right? So, I got 3 plates on there. Let's see how it feels. Okay, I'm gonna unload a little bit and do another one, but that felt nice. So that felt okay, but it was a little bit too much. I'd rather do a couple more reps. I'll replace one of the 45s with 25. The cool thing that I will say about this gym that I've noticed, there's a lot of machines that I've just never seen before. Like, they look familiar. They look like other machines I've used, but I've just never seen them before. So it's gonna be cool to figure out what all these machines do eventually, and get acclimated or whatever. But for now, we're still focused on these T-bar rows. I took off the 45, put on a 35, so not a lot of weight off, but enough to where hopefully I can get at least 3 or 4 more reps. So let's do that. Okay, one more with that same weight. That was better. All right, more information is being acquired by the second. I am now realizing, well, 2 things. 1, I don't know where the hell I put my phone. I found it. And 2, they have a few benches that may allow me to hip thrust here, guys. And I know you guys have not seen me hip thrust in a while, but I think if I do a leg day here, I will be hip thrusting. So have that etched into your schedule, and if I don't, You guys can crucify me. But last set here of T-bar rows. And then I'm actually gonna go do machine pullovers. I don't normally do pullovers, but they have a machine that I really wanna try, so we're gonna try it. But let's focus on this last set of rows here. I want 20 reps. That's my goal right here for this set. Okay. We're gonna leave it there. Let's go do some fucking pullovers. This felt good though. I haven't done T-bar rows in a while. I like that. All right, now Ty doing pullovers is not a common occurrence, not only on the channel, but I mean, in general. I'm just not a big pullover boy, which I mean, I don't have a problem with any pullovers, but I just don't normally do them. So, but we're gonna throw these around for sure. All right. Honestly, not bad, but I'm gonna do one more. Don't love it. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to one more row movement, and then we should be good. All right. Well, these are going to be different. Another movement I don't normally do, but I'm seeing it, so I'm going to try it. It's some decline rows. Now, it's just some more lat work, to be honest. I don't normally do decline rows very often, but there really isn't anything wrong, like inherently wrong with them. There's not a typical movement I do in my normal everyday back day, I guess. But we're gonna do them today so you guys can see them. Just some more lat work to finish off back before we're done, so. All right, honestly, I'm wasting my time. That was a waste of time. We're putting the weight up. Oh, that's better. Okay. What just happened there was I started a set, but it was not going to be worth my time. So if you ever do a set like that, right, and you know, like, hey, this is not going to be enough for me to feel anything, don't even keep going. Because I could have kept going and just squeezed, but that was so light to the point where I was like, yeah, there's no way that's going to do anything for me. So I'll do one more here, and then move on to single arm lat pull downs, and then I'll be done. I just want to do one set of the single arm. And then we're not done, but I'll be done with back. Then we'll move on to rear delts. So one more here. Well, when I first got here, I was thinking that I'm just gonna be here for the day because Planet Fitness is so packed, but walking around, there's a lot of freaking machines that I want to try for some different days, and I might even do my leg day here because I have a powerlifting room in the other room where I can do my squats. And they still have a Smith machine if I want to do Smith, but we'll worry about leg day tomorrow, one leg day. For now, we're gonna focus on this last couple sets of back and rear delts. So let's fucking throw this shit around. Okay, one more set of single arm lat pull downs and then we'll be done with back. All right, one set here for these lat pull downs just to emphasize how the pump is gonna look, and then we'll be done with back and we'll check out the pump. So there's one more single arm here. Okay. Okay. All right. That was way too much weight, but let's go check the pump. Well, if you guys can hear that, well, I don't know if you'll be able to, but maybe. All the weight slamming, that's the power room I was telling you guys about. It's right over there to my left, so that's where I'll be tomorrow if I choose to do legs here, which is looking like a high possibility right now. But for now, let's check out the back pump. I mean, in totality, I think a T-bar was really cool. That's different, but let's see what we're working with. I mean, my rear lat spread has been feeling nice and looking good. Better from the pause, but better from the back, from the front today. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks pretty sick, right? But at the same time, maybe I didn't do enough lat work today. Maybe that's something I'll do next back day, but for now I'm done with back. We're doing some rear delts, some reverse flies, and some, God, what else? Some face pulls. All right, well, an incline fly machine where I end up doing making an incline fly machine into a reverse pec deck machine should not be the hardest thing in the world to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this incline fly machine into a reverse fly by, you guessed it, instead of laying on it incline, laying on it reverse. So essentially the same thing I'd be doing for a forward fly. So if I was doing a forward fly, right, for chest, I'd be here like that, fucking flying it, right? But instead, we're gonna be the opposite for shoulders. We're gonna be laying on it, and we're gonna raise it opposite to hit the rear delts, right? And I'm now realizing that there's too much weight, so I'm gonna drop it. But what you guys just saw is exactly what I'm gonna be doing. So let's freaking do it. Okay. All right, one more, and then I'll move on to face pulls. All right, I'm abandoning the one like that and doing the new one like this, because like I said, there's a lot of machines here that I just want to fucking try. And this essentially going to be a reverse fly, just like I have dumbbells on my hands, except it's going to be these instead of the dumbbells, and I'm just fucking okay. All right, do some face pulls. Then we done with rear delts. All right, same thing that I have been preaching with these face pulls for the past, I don't know, 150 times I've done them. Use the bench, roll it under the cable, Let me fix my mic so you guys can hear me. Pull a bench under the cable and then throw that shit around. So, oh, well, you guys should be fine. Ugh. Okay, all right. One more face pull and then that'll be good. All right, up the weight again. Well, I mean, I up the weight again. You don't have to up the weight again. That's really fully your choice and preference, whether you up the weight or not and how it feels. I wouldn't recommend upping the weight too much if you are not feeling it. But anyways, one more here. Here we go. Okay. All right. That should be good. I'm gonna see if they have an ab crunch machine or something like that, and then we'll go do that before we dip. But pretty good day overall, I'd say. Same thing as yesterday. I'm gonna just show you guys 1 or 2 sets here, and then we'll be done. I'm gonna do 4 sets here. I feel like the best way, at least with the split that I'm using, which is Samsung split, I think the best way to go about your auxiliaries is arm days, do forearms, leg days, do calves, but on these chest and back days, when you're doing your shoulders too, I would recommend doing abs at the end of it, because I feel like those are the only days you really have enough in you, because with legs, you're already exhausted, then calves, you're not gonna feel like doing abs, and then with arms, you do arms and forearms. I mean, you could do abs then too, but I just don't feel like it's gonna be as, you know, effective, but we'll do abs right now. Same thing here, just fucking crunch this bitch. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more, but I'll just show you guys one more. Okay. Didn't order for my phone. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'll see you guys in the car. I'm done recording this shit. All right, man. Here we go again with another swell, peaceful, hopefully no retard involved drive home, which seems to have been a common occurrence recently, which sucks, but you know, stuff happens. People are stupid while they drive, so. Oh God, excuse me, I'm listening to my 1942 Flows by Meek Mill. But the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about right now with this this workout that I just had is the gym hours are a little bit weird here. So yes, I got a membership. Don't stop judging me. Stop saying all this. Shut up. I know. I got a membership because I liked the equipment and I liked how clean and how it kind of had an old school feel to it. I don't know how to explain it, but it was nice. It's called actually, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you guys what it's called. Maybe I already said it what it's called, but hopefully I didn't, so that I can keep that little secrets to myself. But it's a nice gym, right? It's a smaller gym. I think it's family run, but it's nice, and I enjoyed it a lot. I think I can have some very good leg days in there. I think I can have some very good chest days in there as well. So it's really just gonna depend on the availability, where I like going. Right now, my chest day was really nice at Anytime, but that doesn't mean that it's always going to be nice at Anytime. It could change, and you know, that's kind of what being a lifter is all about, is being able to adapt to change. Because stuff's gonna go wrong. There's gonna be gyms that are gonna be closed. There's gonna be times where they tell you can't record. You know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that ends up coming up, especially when you're trying to do it for content, right? Like if I was just a regular lifter and I didn't record these videos, the fact that Planet Fitness was busy wouldn't have bothered me as much. Because yes, it would have been probably harder to get the machines, but I still would have been able to get them eventually. So it wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But having to record just kind of makes me have to deal with and face controversy and adversity in a bunch of different places, like a bunch of different gyms is what I'm trying to say. Makes me face controversy at a bunch of different gyms, mainly just because of the rules and the regulations that come with recording, that come with talking, and that come with being just overall loud in general at the gym. Because there's a lot of gyms that, at least that I've seen or been to, where they don't really allow any footage to be taken, or they don't allow you to really be talking to yourself, or if they see you talking to your phone, they get mad and say to get off the phone. Like, there's a lot of different restrictions that can come with the gym, but I'm happy that I kind of found this one because it doesn't seem like they're tripping too much. It seems like they understand what the gym's about. They understand that I'm trying to make content. The lady was super kind to me. She helped me set up a membership. She helped me get set up with everything that I was going to need in order to keep that membership going. It was not that expensive. It was not expensive at all. It actually was relatively cheap for what I'm used to. So honestly, I'm pretty happy and pretty freaking satisfied with finding that gym. So if that's how it's going to be, and that's how it's going to have to be if I see that Planet Fitness or any other gym that I go to is packed, I have to go find a new one. That's how it's going to be, man. And that's that, honestly. Like, it's not a huge deal. It's just going to have to be learning and adapting to my surroundings and my environment around me based on what's happening to me. And there's a lot of different ways that could have gone wrong, right? Like, I could have been at a gym where they didn't let me record, and then had to go all the way to anytime. There could have been a lot of things that happened in that situation, but I'm happy I got it fixed, happy I got it understood, happy I was able to deal with it and kind of come up, if to say the least. But yeah, man, I mean, that's just another life lesson for you guys, is just dealing with adversity and dealing with contradictions and things that happen in your life doesn't always have to mean that it's bad. Bad stuff happening sometimes is the gateway to happiness. Sometimes going through that adversity and going through all those issues is your gateway and your opportunity to learn and become better. So never take a bad situation for granted. Like, yes, it's not going to be fun. Yes, it's not going to feel the best to go through that bad situation, but at the end of the day, going through that situation could be what makes you become the best version of yourself. Or it could be what changes your opinion or perspective on something that allows you to adapt and become more adept to your surroundings and everyone and everything around you. Like, it's just going to depend on, it's going to depend on what the situation's about. If it's about, just something small like the gym or a friendship or, any of those things that don't affect you too much, then you'll be fine. But say you had a bad situation, you've been in arguments with your girlfriend, right? Like, that sucks, right? Nobody wants to be arguing with their girlfriend ever, or your wife, or whoever you have, your spouse of some sort. It doesn't matter who you are talking to or arguing with, but as long as you end up adapting and understanding the root of the problem, and then even if it ends up with you guys breaking up, right, or not talking or getting a divorce, even if it ends that badly, there still is opportunity and room for improvement and a way for you to get better with yourself, man. So all I'm going to say is, don't let hard times make you. A man, for all my guys out there, a man is not judged by where he stands in times of trials and comfort. It's where he stands in times of pain and distress. So what that's basically saying is, as a man, no one's going to care about how you act when you're happy, when everything's going your way. No one cares. Nobody cares. Everyone is going to care about what you do when you're down, when something bad happens to you, when you're going through it. Everyone's going to care about your character then. They don't care about how you are when you're great. They only care about you. They only care about how you are when you're down and you're not doing the best, because that's when the real you is going to come out. That's when you're going to show your character, your discipline, your dedication, and your commitment. That's when you're going to show those things, when you're down and upset. Because if you're upset and that just is what allows you to be rude and do all these crazy things, like, for example, put your hands on a female, then that's what's going to happen, and that's how everyone's going to see you and judge you as. And as a man, you cannot let that happen to yourself. You have to be better than the next person, better than yourself, better than anyone that you can imagine in handling those situations and being able to adapt to the unexpected and the negative. Because at the end of the day, I know I keep saying at the end of the day, but honestly, at the end of the day, that's all that's going to matter, is how you adapt and how you become better in times of trials and tribulations, man. That's all that's going to matter. So Go make it happen. Go be great. Go make some memories today. Go do something. Go live in the moment. Go become the best version of yourself. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time.